So let us continue with the um, boundedness of the sequence. We were discussing this example whether the sequence is a bounded sequence or not. Now we have taken the example that an is a sequence such that an is 1 upon n, and for these for all the uh, natural numbers are 1, 2, 3, so on. So for n is equal to 1, we will have 1. For n is equal to 2, we will have 1 by 2, similarly 1 by 3, 1 by 4, so on. And we see that the values of the sequence are decreasing. And for infinity, 1 upon infinity come out to be 0. And this sequence in which we have elements 1, 0.5, 0.333, 0.25, so on, up to 0. The lowest real number is 0, and the largest real number is k, that is 1. So we named it as a capital K, and we named it the small 0 as small k. So we have proved that the sequence, this one, an is equal to 1 upon n, is a bounded sequence, because we have studied in which we have above upper bound, capital K is the upper bound and small k is the lower bound. So this is bounded above by capital K and bounded below by small k. So that is why the sequence an is a bounded sequence. Now, after the boundedness of the sequence, we have a definition of unbounded sequence. Now, you must understand the definition of this. If there exists no real number, no real number, that is capital M, such that an modulus is less than or equal to capital M for all n belongs to natural number. अगर ऐसा exist कोई भी real number ना करे, that is capital M, like this, then the sequence is not a bounded sequence and it is an unbounded sequence. So we have the example here. For example, the sequence we have defined en, that is 2 raised to power n minus 1, and we can find out the elements of en for the first natural number n is equal to 1. This is the first natural number we have. For n is equal to 1, 2 raised to power 1 minus 1, that is 0, and 2 raised to power 0 is 1. Then we have 2, so that is 2 raised to power 2 minus 1, that is 2. Similarly, we shall have 2 square, and we shall have 2 cube, and so on. So now you see that this sequence an has a number that is 1, then the number is 2, but we are unable to understand the largest number of this sequence. So the lowest number is clear. We can write down like this, that an is always greater than or equal to 1. Means सीक्वेंस के जो नंबर्स हैं वो 1 से बड़े हैं या 1 के ही बराबर हैं. जैसे पहला नंबर, फॉर ऑल n belongs to n. बट यहाँ पर कोई ये सीक्वेंस बाउंडेड बिलो तो है. दिस क्लियर्स दैट इसका लोअर बाउंड तो है, दैट इज अ स्मॉल के, बट अपर बाउंड नहीं है. सो देयर does not exist any upper bound of sequence an, so it is a unbounded sequence. So this is the very good example of unbounded sequence. So this is very important to understand a bounded sequence and unbounded sequence. Now, the next important thing is we have to discuss whether the sequence is a convergent sequence or a divergent sequence. This is very important definition actually. इसी टॉपिक पर हमारा जो पूरा का पूरा चैप्टर है वो डिपेंड करेगा कि हमने सीक्वेंस को चेक करना होगा कि हमारा सीक्वेंस कन्वर्जेंट है या डाइवर्जेंट है. So for this, we have to define first what is the meaning of a convergent sequence. A sequence AN is said to be a convergent sequence if limit n tending to infinity AN is finite. This is the meaning of convergent sequence. और अगर finite नहीं आ रहा है तो divergent sequence. That will be a divergent sequence. If the limit of En as n tending to infinity comes out to be infinite. This is the difference. Now, we have to take the example here. So we have an example. The example is 1 by 2, 1 by 2 square, 1 by 2 cube, and so on, 1 over 2 raised to power n, so on. Now, it is clear that the nth term of the sequence is 1 by 2 raised to power n. This is the nth term given to us. Even ये infinite sequence है क्योंकि ये sequence up to infinity तक है. So we have to take the limit of nth term. This is we have to prove. So limit of an mean limit of 1 over 2 raised to power n. And n is approaching to infinity. And if n is approaching to infinity, then 1 over 2 raised to power infinity. That is 1 upon infinity. Because 2 raised to power infinity is always infinity. And 1 upon infinity come out to be 0. We always know. And 0 is a finite number. So we see that the limit of this sequence, this is the sequence we have, जिसका पहला नंबर हमारे पास 1 by 2, that is a1, a2, a3, and this is an. So this is the sequence we have, और इस sequence का जो limit है that comes out to be a finite number. तो हम लोग कह सकते हैं the given sequence an is convergent. क्योंकि इसका जो limit है वो finite आ रहा है, और अगर limit infinite आ रहा होता तो वो divergent. Or a limit infinite mean either plus infinity or minus infinity. Always remember, limit infinite plus infinity भी हो सकता है और minus infinity भी हो सकता है. और उसके लिए भी हमारे पास example है. The example is an is n square, and the limit of n square that comes out to be, that is plus infinity. So it is a divergent sequence. Therefore, an is a divergent sequence. Just check करने के लिए है. So we have another example in which we will have minus infinity. Suppose the sequence an is minus 2 raised to power n. Therefore, the limit n approaching to infinity, an will come out to be limit n approaching to infinity minus 2 raised to power n. That is minus 2 raised to power infinity, that is minus infinity. This is also infinite, so the sequence is again a divergent sequence. So therefore the sequence is again a divergent sequence. Next, very important definition we have, oscillatory sequence. Oscillatory sequence. A sequence an is neither convergent or nor divergent is said to be oscillatory sequence. Neither converges to finite number nor diverges to plus infinity or minus infinity. So then the sequence is said to be an oscillatory sequence. Remember, we can have the example also. A bounded sequence which does not converge is said to oscillate infinitely. For example, we have a sequence of minus 1 raised to power n. This is the nth term of the sequence. This is the sequence actually. And therefore, an comes out to be minus 1 raised to power n. And we can take the limit. It is a bounded sequence, no doubt about this. Limit n tending to infinity a to n. We can find out limit n tending to infinity minus 1 raised to power 2n, that is 1. And the limit n tending to infinity a 2n plus 1, that is limit n tending to infinity minus 1 raised to power 2n plus 1, that is minus 1. मीन्स टू से दैट इस सीक्वेंस का एक अपर बाउंड है दैट इज +1 और एक लोअर बाउंड है दैट इज -1 बिकॉज इस सीक्वेंस के अगर एलिमेंट्स फाइंड करेंगे फॉर n इज इक्वल टू 1 इट कम आउट टू बी -1 एंड फॉर n इज इक्वल टू 2 इट कम आउट टू बी +1 देन -1 देन +1 एंड सो ऑन. ऐसे ही हमारे पास nth टर्म एग्जिस्ट करेगा दैट विल बी -1 रेज टू पावर n or then that will be -1 raised to power n plus 1 n plus first term, and then we shall have -1 raised to power 2n, 2nth term, then 2nth plus 1 term, and so on. So by this way we can find out the terms of the sequence. इस sequence की terms में result टर्म दो ही आ रही है, -1 आ रहा है और +1 आ रहा है. सो दो वैल्यूज हमारे पास आ रही हैं. तो ये अपर बाउंड 1 है, लोअर बाउंड -1 है. बट व्हाट अबाउट इट्स लिमिट? इट्स लिमिट मीन लिमिट n टेंडिंग टू इंफिनिटी an. सो लिमिट n टेंडिंग टू इंफिनिटी -1 रेज टू पावर n डज नॉट एग्जिस्ट नहीं करता, which does not exist because इसका जो लिमिट है वो कोई भी वैल्यू नहीं दे पाएगा. So that is why we can say that the sequence converge. अब देखिए, the sequence does not converge, but the sequence is a bounded sequence because its upper bound is +1 and lower bound is -1, because we can write down like this: an is lying between -1 and +1. This is your capital K and this is your small k. Upper bound capital K and bounded below by small k, that is -1. So लिमिट एग्जिस्ट नहीं कर रहा लेकिन बाउंडेड है, तो हमारे पास होता है ऑसिलेट फाइनाइटली. Remember, this is also important. So this sequence is oscillating finitely. Similarly, we have another example in which the sequence will oscillate infinitely. दो ही तरह के होते हैं oscillations, either oscillate finitely or oscillate infinitely. And the example is the sequence is an -1 raised to power n into n, in which the nth term of the sequence is -1 raised to power n into n. So we can find out the limit of a to n that come out to be -1 raised to power 2n into 2n that is the limit n tending to infinity to n that come out to be plus infinity. Now you see the limit come out to be plus infinity, and for limit n tending to infinity a 2n plus 1, limit n tending to infinity minus 1 raised to power 2n plus 1 into 2n plus 1, limit n tending to infinity minus 1 raised to power 2n will give you even always for other n's, but minus 1 raised to power plus 1, that is minus 2n plus 1, and it will give you minus infinity. Now you just see a to nth term converges to plus infinity, and a to n plus first term converges to minus infinity. So it means the sequence does not converge, or we can say that sequence is a divergent sequence, and therefore it oscillates infinitely because the values comes out to be infinite. So this is the meaning of oscillations finitely and oscillations infinitely. This is another important term which we must understand. One important note is there, एक तरह से ये एक रिजल्ट है या थ्योरम है, that every convergent sequence is bounded. हर एक convergent sequence bounded होता है, but converse is not true, that every bounded sequence need not to be a convergent sequence. इसका उदाहरण हमने अभी चेक करा. You just see this example. In this example, this is a bounded sequence bounded by 1 and minus 1, but it does not converge. So every bounded sequence need not to be a convergent sequence. Convergent हो भी सकता है और नहीं भी हो सकता. Another important definition we must understand: monotonic sequences. Monotonic sequences mean a sequence is monotonically increasing or monotonically decreasing, or a sequence is monotonically strictly increasing or strictly decreasing. So what is the first definition? That is monotonically increasing. Monotonically increasing means a sequence an is said to be monotonically increasing sequence if an plus 1 is greater than or equal to an for all n belongs to natural number. What does it mean? It means a1 is less than or equal to a2, clearly n plus first term n term से बड़ा है, so that is less than or equal to a3, less than or equal to a4, and less than or equal to an, less than or equal to an plus 1, and so on. So the sequence is monotonically increasing. Corresponding terms are increasing. a1 से a2 बड़ा, a2 से a3 बड़ा, and greater than or equal to mean बीच में terms कुछ same हो सकती हैं. एंड यहीं से एक और डेफिनेशन निकलते हैं, दैट इज स्ट्रिक्टली monotonically increasing sequence. And in that definition, an plus 1 is strictly increasing an. Means to say that n plus first term will always be greater than an. Equality नहीं है. So in that case, a1 is less than a2, less than a3, and so on, less than an plus 1, less than so on. This is the meaning of strictly monotonically increasing. इक्वालिटी नहीं हो सकती, टर्म्स कभी भी आपस में कोई भी सीक्वेंस ऑर्डर में टर्म्स जहां कंसेक्टिव टर्म्स कभी भी सेम नहीं हो सकती. Similarly, we have a definition: monotonically decreasing. Monotonically decreasing mean the terms are decreasing. So an plus 1 is less than or equal to an. This is the definition. What does it mean? A1 is greater than or equal to A2. Terms कम हो रही हैं, ये इसका meaning है. So that is greater than or equal to an, greater than or equal to an plus 1, so on. So this is the meaning of monotonically decreasing. Then we have strictly monotonically decreasing sequence. इसमें इक्वालिटी हो सकती है, उसमें इक्वालिटी नहीं होगी. सो an plus 1 is always less than an, never be equal to an. So we can expand the definition like this: a1 is greater than a2, greater than a3, and so on, greater than an, greater than an plus 1. So this is the meaning of a strictly monotonically decreasing sequence. Remember. So we have 4 types of sequences: monotonically decreasing, monotonically increasing, strictly monotonically decreasing, and strictly monotonically increasing. Next, we have an important definition, that is limit of a sequence. A sequence an is said to approaching to a limit L when n approaching to infinity, if for each epsilon greater than 0, this is a positive number existing. Corresponding to this positive number, there exists another positive integer m depending upon this epsilon. अब depending upon लिखने के लिए ये है हमारे पास m depending upon epsilon, such that an minus L modulus is less than epsilon for all n greater than or equal to n. So this is the definition of a limit, and in that case, limit n tending to infinity, an should always exist and come out to be small l. So this is the definition of a limit of a sequence. This is another important definition which we must understand. Now let us consider the example. The example is, give an example of a sequence, monotonically increasing sequence, which is convergent and which is divergent. So we have to give the example. So an is n over n plus 1. So this is the sequence in which n term is this. So we can find out the elements of this sequence. For n is equal to 1, the first natural number. For n is equal to 1, that is 1 over 1 plus 1, that is 1 by 2, that is 2 by 3, 3 by 4, and so on, n over n plus 1. This is the nth term. First term, a1, a2, a3, an. The nth term is there. Similarly, so now clearly the first term is less than the second term. So we can write down 1 by 2 is less than 2 by 3 is less than 3 by 4, so on. And we can write down also, write down like this, that is a1 is less than a2 less than a3 less than so on. और जब terms decrease हो रही हैं तो this is increase हो रही हैं, the terms are increasing, therefore it gives us that an plus 1 is greater than an. Even strictly increase हो रही हैं, equal कोई भी नहीं आएगा बीच में. There will be no identical terms in this sequence. So this is strictly monotonically increasing. Therefore, the sequence is strictly monotonically increasing. Now Let us check its convergence. For the convergence, we just need to find out the limit. So limit n tending to infinity an. an mean nth term. n term का limit हम लोग फाइंड करेंगे. So n over n plus 1. So limit n tending to infinity n over n. डिनोमिनेटर में से भी n आप कॉमन लेकर के इसको कैंसिल कर दीजिए. So it come out to be limit n tending to infinity 1 over 1 plus 1 over n. Now you can take the limit as n approaching to infinity. So this come out to 1 over 1 plus 0, because 1 over infinity is 0. So this is 1. So this is a finite number. और जब भी limit finite हो, the sequence is a convergent sequence. So this is a very good example of a convergent sequence. Secondly, we have another example, 1 less than 2, less than 3, less than 4, so on up to infinity. And its n term is clear because 1, 2, 3, so on. So n term is n, and the sequence is the terms are again increasing, but this is a monotonically increasing sequence, but its limit n tending to infinity en, limit n tending to infinity of n come out to be infinity. So infinite limit आ रहा है, it means the sequence is a divergent sequence. So sequence तो monotonically increasing है, strictly monotonically increasing, but strictly क्यों? क्योंकि an is an plus 1 is greater than an. Sequence is monotonically increasing strictly, but its limit comes out to be infinite. So the sequence is a divergent sequence. This is another good example. Similarly, we have a question. The question is, discuss the convergence of the sequence in which we have n term, that is n over n square plus 1. So let us check the monotonically increasing or monotonically decreasing. Let us check. So an plus 1 minus an. For this we need to calculate. So an plus 1 is n plus 1 over n plus 1 square plus 1 minus n over n square plus 1. Now you can take the LCM over here. So in this we have the LCM n square plus 2n plus 2 into n square plus 1. So this is n plus 1 into n square plus 1 minus n into n square plus 2n plus 2. Now you can simplify a little. So what it come out to be? N cube plus n plus n square plus 1 minus n cube minus